everyone! I'm Mecha Random 42. You might also know me as Random Game User 42. And I have a message for anyone who's ever loved a franchise of movies, TV, music, books, whatever. It's perfectly fine to criticize, complain, or even decide not to see a movie if you don't like what you see. If you think the movie looks bad based on the trailer or reviews, you do not have to see it. You don't have any obligation to these studios, publishers, etc. Furthermore, we do not have to be bullied by these studios that will resort to calling us man-babies, basement dwellers, incels, or toxic fans. We have every right not to buy what they sell us. We have every right to just say no. We also have every right to get on Twitter, YouTube, whatever, and say that we don't like a show. We've all heard the garbage media term toxic fandom being thrown around online and even in television news outlets to demonize us when they are the ones making bad choices in bad films. They parade out ethnic or female or trans or whatever current trend of actor they have to prove how woke they are. But also they call us racist and sexist when we don't like their poorly written characters. They're so panicked that they have to resort to any tactic they can to shield themselves from critique at the expense of these poor actors. And I will not cower to their tactics. Not only that, but half of the fan base picks the side of the media to recite back all the fucking insults. I see it on Twitter, in the comments of my videos, and all over the place. They have half of the fans programmed like drones to mimic back every idiotic agenda to push the blame on us. The studios act like they're doing you a favor for keeping the franchises alive. They expect us to cower and beg for scraps because they have so many of us fooled into thinking the franchise will die if they stop making new installments. The shows and movies are still there to love. They won't die entirely as long as we still love the originals and as long as we stop allowing endless reboots, remakes, reimaginings, the interference with our classic characters, etc. We need to demand that the studios hire people with more than one fucking script of a TV show to write these giant franchise blockbusters. Not only will I not cower, I will do everything I can to call them out for their bullshit. Our beloved franchises are still out there to love and enjoy. Sometimes they're so much better without these garbage shit installments that they keep dragging out and parading in front of us, like propping up a corpse at the dinner table at Christmas. You know, we don't, it's dead. We don't need this anymore. Stop allowing these poor franchises to just be sullied with this shit. And that's because these bad films and shows ruin beloved characters. They destroy our memories and impressions of things we cherish. In some cases, we care as much about characters in films as we do our own families. And that's because we've grown up so attached over the years to these stories that they are our families. We need our pop culture and our entertainment to distract us from our daily lives. Some of us go through more than others, obviously. You know, some people have illness, death, tragic lives themselves, and they need to turn to entertainment. Without that, what do we have? A reminder of like a loveless marriage or a low-paying job or a death in the family, perhaps? Our escape is all we have sometimes, and we can't even turn to that. What do we have left? These studios, writers, directors, even sometimes actors themselves are the ones that are displaying much of the toxic behavior. Sure, some fans cross the line like anywhere, but we need to stop and think for a minute. Let's listen to what a video says before reciting back, "You're a racist man, baby." Take 1 minute to really look at the bigger picture here. We are important in numbers, and they're afraid. They know that if we unite for the love of pop culture, they lose. They have to resort to these tactics because they don't know what else to do. They're failing and we're winning. And that's the important thing. We are winning. We know that we can unite past our petty political squabbles or religious squabbles. And we can win against this shit. It's time to break the programming and stop reciting back what the garbage toxic media tells us to say. So, to everyone that likes to throw around the term toxic fans, is it not evident to everyone here what's actually going on? We don't have a toxic fandom. We have toxic media. We have toxic studios. We have toxic directors and filmmakers. We don't need to pay money to these toxic studios. We don't owe them a goddamn thing. Ever. Not a penny. We have directors that would sooner get into a Twitter war with a fucking YouTuber than direct a decent goddamn movie. Now, how exactly are we the toxic ones? We didn't make the fucking movie, and we certainly don't have to watch anything these toxic studios try and shove down our throats. Not only do we not make these movies, we pay them for the privilege of seeing them. These articles, tweets, etc. end up pitting us against each other. Every time I see another remake, reboot, gender swap, I will do my best to call out the media for what they're doing. We're getting worked up, ready to fight each other like we're opposing tribes, and we don't have to. We're all on the same side. We all love movies, TV, entertainment. And great entertainment is out there. Find someone or something to spend your money on that isn't coming from a toxic studio promoted by toxic media shill sites. To quote Jay Sherman, the critic, if the movie blows, just don't go. I've lived by these words for decades now, and they have never rung more true than today. Tell me what you guys think in the comments section below. What are your experiences? Are we tired of this? Are we mad about this? Thank you so much for watching. I am MechaRandom42. I have Twitter. I have Patreon. Hail the Tribunal. # I stand with Doomcock. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!